Okay, welcome back to Obduction. You find me at the point where we are going to see what's going on with this tree, the magical, super awesome tree. And hopefully I did the right thing by turning the water on before. Okay, so yeah, it said you had to connect the roots, so I guess we go down and see what's... Oh, loading, loading. That was a brief load, did you see that? So there are sections where it loads. That's the first proper one I've encountered, I think. It's a long pipe. Whoa! Oh, this is not what I expected. Lots of coloured pipes. I'm not surprised. That's gonna... somehow the coloured pipes are going to play a role here, aren't they? And coloured green wires. Yellow wire, green wire. Okay. Oh, look at that through there. Gateways to other worlds. Yeah. 100%. Can't interact with that. Can't interact with that at the moment. They've hooked that up to the tree. That turns this on. So there is water coming from at least one direction. I can't interact with these. And then... what we got? So we came from up the stairs, so that's the red one. And then there's a green one which goes this way with a yellow wire. So I'm assuming that this is going to have some relevance. Okay, so it's not turned on, whatever it is. I can't go that way. I can't access it. I assume that's going to be the same for all of these, is it? That they're just not enabled yet. There's a green glow there, but... no. Can't go that way either. I guess I turn the water on and fill that up and hope for the best. And just check this way. No, it's got a little red thing there. Does that colour represent what they are on the board in the lady's house? Blue, green and red, and we are yellow. That's probably correct. Let's do that. Yeah, that fills up. No shock there. I assume that will allow there to be electricity or something passing through that. Maybe. Oh, look. Okay, so the water flows. All the roots are glowing. Does that mean these are now active? Oh, wow. Is this now enabled? No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. But does this mean I can now go through the portals? Let's test that theory. Yeah, there we go. But which one's which? Okay. Can you see the other side there? Is that a mirror image? No, because I see myself, surely. And the cable's differently placed. Look at the big pipe. Fine. So that's no good. I can't go that way. Can I go this way? Probably not, because that looks like it's sealed as well. No. They all seem to have a tree in them. Maybe something's changed upstairs now. Yeah, so there's the green one, and I can't go through that either. Fine. It's going to be more confusing that they all have different coloured cables to what you'd expect. And I can't interact with the tree itself. Do I turn this off again? No. You can only turn it on. Okay, let's go back upstairs. There's still the bleeder that I have non-investigated. Okay. I'm hearing some very strange noises. There we go, loading screen. Only... is this the tree making noise? Or is there something nasty out? Oh, it's changed colour. It's gone green. Okay. Now, aren't there supposed to be these seeds that you can use to teleport to the other places? I've not actually seen one yet, I don't think. So, I'd have a quick look. Basically, we've missed something. So, or I've missed something. So I can probably wipe out half of that previous footage. I need to run all the way along here, because I can't go across the bridge at the moment. I have to go through the side. And apparently there is another one of those seeds that teleport you. But it's off on a tiny little side thing that I've just missed. So let's see if we can actually find it. Because it sounds like it's not easy to spot. Or it was, and I'm really oblivious. So it said to go this way. Which I'm sure... Have I been all the way over here? I'm sure I had. Maybe I hadn't. Maybe I went up there. Apparently down here takes you to a place you can't get to. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. This is new. So this is like a path around the mountains. I don't even know on the map where I am. I must be near the bleeder. Yeah, there's the bleeder. Yeah, here we go. Well, that's a shame. Let's hit that button so we can get up and down easier. And then we need to activate this thing. And we're going to the blue world. Well, I wasted a good 40 minutes running around because I was missing something. That is one of the frustrating things about these games. Right. Okay. Stuck? Am I really stuck? Not quite, almost. So we've got some stairs to nowhere. Those chains must connect to a... I don't know, elevator of some kind. Oh, this is the same kind of bridge that was back there. Hang on. That does nothing. Probably because the bridge is already here. But I think we're going to have to swing it round. Yeah, look at the slightly different environments. Okay. Bridge to nowhere. Stairs let you run around. Fine. Go over there first. Oh, there's that an insect. There's an insect over there. Let's follow the insect. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work either. Something caught? No. Oh, there's a wheel there. Hang on. Okay, yeah. So that stops it moving for now. I assume I can grab it and pull it up later. Maybe, maybe not. Might regret that. Might regret it. Fine, there's nothing this way. And this side... Hello, little creature. I can't communicate with you. There's a creature. Come back. I need your help. I don't speak to you, but I need your help. Oh wow, look at that. Hey, it's another beam. Something else to destroy. Ugh. Are they like scales or something? So we can go up there. Could be bits of the flag. See where the laser beam's coming from. There's another insect. Are you showing me where to go? Maybe. The laser's over there. Guess let's follow them. They were technically our allies, or friends. Maybe they can lead me to the laser. What is this? It's like some kind of giant forge. What is that thing? An amazingly massive construct. I guess it's nothing at the minute, because it's not turned on. Okay. The way we came, there's going to be really weird little passages here that I'm going to miss. I can just see it now. Fantastically detailed world, though. Look at it all. Looks very broken down. Okay, so you're going to be able to ride this, I guess. Here we go. Get to the laser. Oh! Oh, hello. So this is a map. So we take a shot of that. Where are we at? That red dot, maybe? And we have another one of these things. Which goes back to ours. Is this finally going to take me to the other side? This is where the loading times come in. It's not too long, but it does... If it's going to send you back and forth a lot, then I can see why it's annoying. Oh, wow. Hello. So that was for a seed. I'm not crazy. I thought it might be. So there's going to be more things like that. Fine. Let's go back there because we aren't finished. But that's fantastic. So it's giving us a bit of direction. We need to feed the tree. need to feed the tree. And the laser is behind that, annoyingly. But I need to kill the laser to get out of this area, I guess. Same as before. I must have to get this big machine working. Definitely have to get this big machine working. But at the moment, I don't think I can do anything. So there's something somewhere to help me turn it on. It's broken. Have a look this way. And then, can we go in here? Can go in there, but there's nothing there. So I go up the stairs instead. So I came around the path down there. There's another circle that's probably got a seed in it. These big chains everywhere. Look at that. It's fantastic. I mean, you've got to give them credit. They make some impressive worlds, these guys. Look at that. It's the same thing, but broken. Or more broken. A spare part down here I can grab. Maybe not. I think you explore lots of bits that aren't relevant. And they do get to show off their art. So, a ladder to nowhere. Anything around here? Don't think so. Well, you can get right round. No. What is that? It's like bones. Rather than anything else. What is that noise? Oh, that's an insect. Oh, there's loads of them. Whoa. Did they all just glow loads more? A lot of noise suddenly. Maybe I'm on the right track. Okay. There are different thingies, aren't there? It's those that are making the noise. What is this? Oh, it's in Russian. I mean, who knows? There's so many buttons on it. You can turn everything. That obviously has a relevance to something, but I don't think we're there yet. That's the insects trying to communicate with me, I assume. With weird little radio waves. Okay. Is this... turning something on. looks like it could be starting something up. Well, that worked. Good. Turning things on is good. Oh, and this is going down. So I can get on it? Maybe. Yes. No? Looks like I should be able to run up to it. Oh, I can. What is this? Click this? Oh! I see. Release it. Grab it. So that started turning that one. So does that mean that I can now interact with that one? Probably not, because it's broken. So I don't think it's going to do anything, is it? No. I need to somehow switch it to the other ones. How do I do that? Let's grab it. So perhaps there are other platforms that look at the other ones. The other place I haven't been yet is down here. Now I have to go soon, unfortunately, because I have to pop out. So I'm going to have to save anyway. Is there anything along here? Can't use it. Doesn't have power. But this is like one of the... Yeah, so that's perhaps where I started. I need to connect more of them. Oh, hang on. That must unlock that so I can go up the ladder. I have no idea. I mean, you could sit here all day clicking stuff. There must be a book somewhere with it in. And I really can't change this, can I? There's like nothing else I can click on. Maybe I'm missing these things. Because it's not pulling that, is it? I must need to get up there on that. So, I feel like I'm missing something here. I can't use that yet. I need something more, so let's go back. Stop getting stuck on things. These winding paths will be the death of me. There is going to be one I miss, like before. But I have a suspicion that I need to get rid of that laser first. Because it's in your face, it's what I had to do first back where we actually came from in Hunrath. So I need to find a way over there. Can't go that way. No. Only thing I have is that I can teleport back. Is there a way to turn this around, perhaps? Something to do with that big sphere? I doubt it. But this is the mine shaft, right? And that's the map. Let's have another look. There it goes, loading again. I mean, the complaints make sense. This is why people were upset. If this loading happens and you're doing a puzzle where you have to go through multiple of these at a time, it is a bit annoying. I like the effect, it's a nice idea. Right. What's behind there? The rail track. And that's changed. Look, there's the entire rail track's here now. Hang on a minute. I don't know if this matters which way it's facing. Because I couldn't get in there before, could I? I did go down that way. Let's have a look. Maybe I can get in there now. Probably should have just ran in and had a look. That would have made more sense. There we go. Yes, I can. The rock's gone. Oh. Can I activate that from here? Yes. And is that a button at this side? You cheeky so-and-sos. Cheeky so-and-sos. That's how they've done it. Well played. You really have to look at everything, and even what you've seen before. It's like, I can't actually get out of here, can I? So I'll have to do this, and then... Na, 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 na. Oh. Maybe I can get a bit further back. Don't tell me it's facing the wrong way. I have this awful feeling that it's not going to work. There we go. That counted. Thank God for that. So, yeah, the sky's gone. There we go. Oh, trees. Nice. So... I'll have to go back, I guess. This is to force you to move this again. Obviously you're going to need it later. Oh, teleport, teleport, teleport. Lots of loading. That loading is getting longer each time it does it. I'm getting slightly concerned about that. It's not like I'm running a rig from 2016. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't on this track before, was I? Because I couldn't go back there. Interesting. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't go that way before, that's new. Fine, so now I can teleport back there and should have more options. Here we go, let's have some loading, because we like loading. Okay. So, wow, look at those trees. Looks like something out of a fantasy novel where the elves would live. Super. So what has that changed? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Although, right back at the start, and I could be wrong about this, there was a green area you could go to. Just go and have a quick look. It might mean nothing, but yeah, there's that green area. I haven't seen the tree yet. They have a tree, and I haven't seen it yet. What does this do? I thought that stopped it turning. Clearly not. That's weird. Hello. Aha. So their outer world is the green area. Where have I just teleported to? Who knows? What's down here? Can't go. I'm checking everywhere for little niggly paths and stuff that I missed last time. That was really frustrating. I was so confused for so long. That's a little path there. I was lucky that I came this way. Oh, have I been over there? Possibly. Can I use this? No, because it doesn't have power. Right idea, wrong place. I'm so confused then. I thought it was supposed to not be able to turn. Does that go somewhere different? No. I don't get that. But never mind. Little insects. I say little insects, they're huge really, aren't they? They are really huge. So I've been to 3 worlds, technically. That's an impressive little ball of some other world. Lots of drawings and things here. So where else can I run to that had a wall before? Down there didn't go anywhere, did it? Not really. I'll go up this way. There wasn't much else up here. The shimmer, very impressive. It is those that are falling to bits. Well, I guess I need to start that engine then. I have no idea how. I always feel like it's trying to give me hints, showing me the way, but there wasn't anything there, was there? Back to the engine room. Look at that over there now. Don't think you can get there though, because it's outside. You must be able to get up there somehow. But I don't know how to get across there. That's broken. no idea what that's supposed to turn to. I don't know how to make these lock on. Anywhere else I can run into now? What about back where I started? Did that have any wall areas? I don't think it did. I think it was down there.